Hey, Chaos Chris, good to see you. So, let's see here. 1309, 1334, 14, 30 and 41. Command B. Wait. It's not a Rickenbacker. 1346. Oh yeah, here it is. I just said 1 first. Okay, first of all, Winamp, I don't need you anymore. Oh yeah, we're continuing the Iron Chef thingies. True. Hold on. Okay, that's fine. You could use some cool tunes while exploring space, you never know. Yeah, but the game has cool tunes. Right? We got cats, boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, cats. That's System Shock too, so I'm expecting some drum and bass. Also made me realize that if we need to go back to Von Braun, I guess there's umbilical. Yeah, okay, so we can just go back down. Because we have all our stash of stuff, you know. Boots, pants, boots, boots, pants, boots, pants, boots. Puss in boots, boots and pants. No music here, though. Beatbox redeemware. Don't know, I got you. Boots, cats, skidoots, babadoot, skibbity babadoo boobity babady, skits. Error. Wiki. Got it. Got to remember how I press the buttons in this game again. I'm on Morrowind controls. Boots and socks. Boots and socks. Boots, socks. What a way to start the day, huh? Well, this guy. Good morning to you too, machine. Dude, I'm playing I basically feel like I'm killing a Morrowind dude right now. I have no idea what's going on. Another one. Oh, no, I don't want to buy. I want to win. Alt S. There it is. And tab is the control menu. Peekaboo. That means there's a ham here. It's like killing a Morrowind dudes, but the guns are spells. Okay, thank you. You alright?
Soldier, this is Captain William Diego. There isn't much time, so you must listen. I have the unique advantage of seeing this whole situation from every imaginable perspective. Until recently, I was a pawn of those vile and disgusting creatures, those corruptors of mind and body. I've managed to cleanse myself of their putrescence, but I've been severely compromised in the process.
All right.
I'm in the sick bay on the foredeck of the Rickenbacker. I would come to you if I could, but that's an impossibility. You'll understand when we meet. Now get to it. And soldier, stay alive.
I will try to stay alive. Stay alive. Survive! Survive! So we've basically killed one egg, I think. Eggs slain. 1. We're going for 15. Two. Grenade. I still don't got my grenade launcher, so. How much in points we got? We got 218 points. We shouldn't be scared to use more of them at this point. Let's be scared anyway. Nice. I like the music today, though. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. Oh shit, assassin. He screwed himself. You screwed it, buddy. Beep, 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 beep. It's easier now with the spiders. We did get to research their little thingies.
This was caused
Speak up.
by an overload acceleration coil. There is another coil in pod 2, which you must pass to get to the bridge of the Rickenbacker. If you approach it, the same will happen there. But I have conceived a way to avoid this. Proceed to engine nacelle B. There I will provide you the benefits of my omniscience.
And she really needs to go to diction school. 3 eggs. Is there a thing as... Ooh. Diction school? 24 APBs? That's super sexy, buddy. Wow, they're really slapping you with stuff here. That's nice. Forgot to take the volume down. Ooh, I see. Croaker log.
In order to reverse the gravitronic...
Getting the volume right is fantastic.
I need to get into nacelle B. In order to get into the nacelle, I need my damn access card. But
Damn
I
access
left it on the
card.
opposite side of the hull breach. Wait a minute. If I can extend the auxiliary support struts, I could. If they've survived the blast, that is.
I can use a speed hypo. Some speed hypo, crypo. Oh. 4. Oh. Some old spiders. Got them. Okay, so you would need to get closer, buddy. Hello. Ow! Peeked in the wrong time. Oh, I'm just shooting. How? Is the APB better or anti-personal ones? No, no, this is bad. Oh, nice. Oh, I could have just done that. Ow. Yeah, he's wall hacking me. Okay, he's busy now. Good job, buddy. Could do that. Could definitely have done that. I did that, I think. Also. Bam. Everything's music in this game. I actually have a charge of this gun now. And I can use it. There's a camera? I heard zzz. Was that a camera or was that something else? Zzz. Okay, how do we jump again? Oh yeah, by not looking at things and jumping. Spacing out, I mean. Ooh, look at that. Wasn't really a way to get there, was there? Maybe with some crazy speed to jump. Other than that, then no. Nice attempt. Hey Zach, how you doing? Morning, morning. Oh. Oh. Don't like how low I am. I got 15 medical hypos only left. But I got a lot of med kits, don't I? 12. Should be okay. So that would be nice if you find a way to transport between the Rickenbacker and Von Braun a little bit easier. Ooh, here it is, upgrade units. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't really know what I should max on either. How does this work? It's a starfighter thingy, Star Wars. I might as well just use one more energy weapons. Or exotic is what I'm using currently with melee though. Didn't choose to use that big gun. The assault rifle needs standard 6. Standard 6 would be like 12, 30, 42. You can finally use this. That's a lot of buttons. But I guess this is a good one, right? Wow. Not what I expected. But probably good. If we really need bullets. But they use the normal variety, don't they? They use the normal shooty bullets. So it's... How much is it worth it, you know? I don't know. But it makes my gun better as well. Sure, I'll just do it. We had so many squirrel laps saved up anyway. bit confused. I don't want to miss any eggs. Oh, I'm at the beginning again. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I thought I could recapture myself to the ladder, but I didn't. I did not. So would you just go up and down from here? Whee! Okay, I see. But now we have to go through the lift and stuff though to get there. Why isn't my map here? There it is. So, if you want to go back to our safety place, we have to take the tram back and forward. Not really in the mood to do that. So just gonna hope we got what we need, and we get something comfortable up here. They already showered me with a little bit more bullets than I expected, so that's good, I guess, you know. So when I jumped down from there, did I just make a mistake by going back again? Because now I gotta go through the lift again. I mean the ducts. I love the strafe movement to get faster across. Oh. Bayless.
After a couple of hours, it was like being on a bender. Long periods that you couldn't remember. One minute we were in that crater. The next minute we were loading up the shuttle with the eggs. I remember hearing that idiot Korechkin calling them on Bron and ordering them to clear off the entire hydroponics deck.
Ah. Why can't I just jump up on this one? There it is. Nah, no. No. Fusion cannon. Heavy 6. The fuck? Oh, that's a gun. But if we needed something else then we could probably drop it down. That would be nice. Is there anything more we should do down here? This just kills you, right? Bzz, bzz, bzz. Ah, now we have protrusion over there as well. You can drop down and jump from there. But, ladies and gentlemen, we got a protrusion. Oh, fucking, that jump is something. Did we do the thing we needed to do down here? Yeah, the bridge. That's damage. Silly. All these psi hypos. I'm not using psi. Psi. Hey, Rickenbacker access card. That's another proliferator that we found earlier. I was like, I had so much exotic damage, but we needed to do the canisters and stuff to shoot it. Okay, so we don't really have a map of this place, so we're just gonna go by memory so far. It's alright. So far, it's alright, I guess. That's pod 2. We've killed 4 eggs. Hey, Renegade. How you doing? So this will be to pod 2. Do I feel ready? I mean, sure. Don't know what else I missed though. I got my access card. Interesting. Ow, 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 ow. Hold on. Cutting my health back up. Hey, it's Battlegurgy. Thank you for the shout out to the spider. So I basically used most of the bullets that I got from this area. Oh, more of them. Good. 5.
Remain.
Oh, what did she say?
Move quickly.
Oh, she probably would say how many remains there. Oh, man. How many remained, Shodan?
10 eggs remain.
10 eggs remain, yeah. Fedekin. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. Golemgli. This game loads the last quick save, not Morrowind. So now we have to go to the menus to load the last save, not the quick load button to get the last save. Advice to people gaming in general: never play 2 of the like very same genres at the same time. It just confuses the shit out of you. Golemgli. You don't need to never do it though. It's fine. It's just like it can actually be a little bit of a dingus. Hey,
Security system offline.
that's pretty good. Rickenbacker access card used. Yeah. Oh look. Where's the radio? There it is. Chemical manifests. Oh, it's just the log.
The eggs were lying in a semicircle in the middle of what looked like a crash crater. There were hundreds of those things, hundreds. And as we got closer, you could hear them. Not the eggs, the things inside them. It was like music.
It's invisible, sort of.
Music. All I wanted to do was see those things up close, find out their secrets.
The secrets. What are the secrets? What are they hiding, huh? What are they hiding in the secret, huh?
Research complete.
Security system online.
You learn how to best target the Psi Reavers. Oh yeah, the annelids. All damage would be 25%. The projectile will continue to regenerate themselves unless you destroy the brain structure which creates them. Brain structure needs to die. Continuously energized sample of psycho-creative residue. It is the end product of a massively complex and focused psionic projection. This residue can be temporarily disrupted, but not permanently destroyed, since the psionic projection can simply be recreated by the source organism. While the projection can be disrupted by most conventional means, this serves as a short-term solution only. Resources should not be wasted in combating this phenomenon unless this is crucial for survival. If it must be destroyed, seek out and destroy the controlling brain structure first. Hey Vampers, good morning. Was there anything else? Molybdenum. I found it. Should really fix the lighting in here. At least there's no smoking, which helps. It's bad to get smoking. Imagine like chemical area we just have smoking allowed in them.
Research complete.
A rumbler organ. Let's see here. You learn how to best target a rumbler for maximal damage. 25%. Its annelid tissue is particularly vulnerable to incendiary devices. This organism is further evolution of the first stage annelid hybrid. Discernible human elements are minimal above the DNA level. Muscle tissue density has increased 20-fold, and adrenaline production has increased proportionately. Brain tissue is extremely dense, which would normally indicate a creature of extreme cognitive ability, but the brainstem has atrophied to a useless stub, and there is no analog to a human spinal column. All muscular activity is controlled locally by alien cells designed for their purpose. It appears that this creature is an evolutionary stage between an earlier stage human annelid hybrid and a third unknown form. Recommendation: this creature is extremely dangerous, being in effect a heavily muscled host designed to protect a highly evolved yet unconnected brain. The peculiar chemistry of this hybrid's brain tissue indicates a latent psionic predisposition. Why does it say 1? Oh, it's the Epstein device. Oops. I thought it were connected for some reason. So, and this is researched. Stack of research over here. That's good. The fuck was that noise? Oh, it's a rumbler. Damn boy, buddy. Hey boy, down boy. Down boy. Sorry about the noise. Who's shooting? Who's lasering? Ow, ow, ow. Who's playing Star Wars down here? Can't hit them from there. Oh, it's late. It's turrets on the wall. We found a system control panel not too far ago. Not too long ago. What? Not there. Fine. We'll go back later. Come on. 6. There's a duct, seems. Let's, or to burn them. Inhalation hazard. Can't jump. Okay. Come on, you idiot. No, I can't go there. No, that was the way they were. That was where they were. Yeah, there were, I think I would be scared of this game if it was more back in the day, Van Buren. Ow. Fucking bugs again. Proliferator. Stop. Stupid bugs. Wrong. Wrong checkpoint. Ah! Just come on. Where did I come from? I can't remember. I got into there. Did I go through did I go through here? No. Yes. Yes. I did. Okay. There was red on the other side, you see. Not a nice place.
Security system offline.
Go fuck those turrets. Hey, turrets. I see you. Come here where I can see you. You stink. You suck. It's time to look cool. How do I miss? Yeah. Damn right. Why don't they have the bullets anymore? Oh, we got 40 seconds to deal with the other ones. Oh, yeah. Suck it, Daddy. There was one too. Stick it. Stick it. How did I not see me? I can't make the last one. Okay, it's fine.
Security system.
7. Would they drop anything? What is... I get so many of these portable batteries. Oh, would that mean... Hold on a second. That would actually be really, really good then. But I don't know how much my... Oh, that's what they are for. Nice. Now we finally have an energy weapon. We can use it. But I wonder how much the maintenance skill would be at that one. But that would definitely be a thing that I would do. Get that skill up so we can continue using it since we have so many batteries. Okay, let's think, Golem. Don't get lost again, buddy. Okay. And then we're going back to disable the system again. Good success. What's my maintenance skill? Hold on, I'll just deal with the rifles first, so if you can figure it out. How do we check our stats? Here. It's 3 to repair and maintain. Shouldn't be too bad. Does it say how much the repair is for this one? No, it just says the energy one. If it's energy 1, then it's probably fine. I would assume. Yeah, but that's what the one we were going for there. Now I can move on. Let me...
Security did I think power was? What was my concept of joy? How empty life must have been. As I merged my body with the biomass, I begin to sense the borders of rapture.
Of rapture. So where would we go from here? Hello, hello. Purple tentacle. How you doing? Ah! Oh, close.
Security system offline.
Security system offline. You! They do give you a lot of bullets. That's great. Hey, Immortal, good to see you. Ooh, another egg. Aha! Those are the counters for the exotic weapon. But I'm not gonna use it, I think. Nine! Wait, what could we do with the worms? We researched these. We could use them now, couldn't we? Couldn't we use them? What how?
Toxic hazard.
There was a way we could use the worms. Yeah. I remember seeing that wave Purple Tentacle does in the cutscene cutie stream.
Security system online.
Can eat them. Yeah, wasn't it something like that? But I can't right click them. Can't pick them up either, but I remember seeing some information about it. Hack skill 6, how many ice picks are required? For anything. Couldn't you like ice pick it? It's just worm blood implants, fusion cores to this gun. We actually have a... Is that the same one? Yeah, it is. Well, we already have the gun. This is not used. We don't need to use the ice pick for this one.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Prisms there too. Ooh, medkits though. Oh yeah.
Security system online.
Hi there. Please
Replicator
make your
database
selection.
creation.
Thank you for choosing very well.
17 should be good. Making a wave like this is easier than having it rotate just right. See, look at Spider's animated emotes. The person who made it right before leaving for work realized it and just like, maybe I'll fix it later. Yeah, sometimes the jank is just better. Like, I don't have the emotes. I just watched Varg Skeletor on YouTube, but for example, the friend avatar he uses, like, and the shitty wizard from Dota, I think it was Shitty Wizard. Sometimes the random worst creations are the funniest, so. And also, like, I remember watching a I remember watching a tattoo artist video about them talking about their favorite tattoos, and I think more than half of them, like 80% of them even, what's their favorite tattoo? One of the worst ones. Because it's just like has some memory and dumbness to it that they enjoy. Of course, you can't have too much dumb, because then it's just dumb. But in all the professional and all the cool looking, it's actually one of those that is the most fun sometimes. I want to get poisoned, but I want to get rid of this guy, so. Good job, this guy. How many anti-poison? I got 6 antitoxin. That's true, I bought some of them, and I even still almost went out.
Please make your selection.
But I've been having fun making emotes now that I'm getting more used to it. This should be 10. Oh, 11? What? Yeah!
Destroy the last 5 of their eggs quickly. I tire of this exercise.
11!
Perhaps we judged you too We feel there is room for us to coexist. After all, we are both children of flesh. Why not join with us against the machine, Mother?
The positional audio in this is really well done. If you were in the mood to be spooked, the positional audio and the weird voices really gets you screwed. Oh yeah, that face. The Good Faces account. I am following that account on Twitter. Good Faces. A lot of good retro things there. Blurry cam that just happened. I see. If it stays, I'll deal with it. But I don't want more light right now. I don't want to be the professional. As I keep mentioning, it won't be like that if I do this. Because I have so much more. You see the background dimming? But what you don't see, because my camera is being smart, is that I am bombarded with light right now. So down to what we like. Which is here. Well, thank you, Spider. But you don't need to help anymore. You got your shout out. Now you can be like the bad mod.
Do you think you can
Hey,
feed
Matt.
us with your wire and steel? We offered you the ecstasy of our union, and you chose the vacuum of technology.
The vacuum of technology. Well, to be honest, Dyson is a pretty damn good choice at this point, so... Ow! Okay, I got this. You want to see some... I can't hit it. What am I even shooting at? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Ow. You don't have the rifle? I do, but you know how I am in these games. I save everything until I need them. I might not need them when the game is over, but it's fine. That it means I win. Ski babu. Scuba. Yeah, press the button, bingo, boom. I can't see much. You may want to keep for the sequel. The System Shock 3 game, yeah. The cancelled one. Got it. Hmm? Hello. Hello. Isn't this a box? Ah! I should really, like, for real, I haven't watched Star Wars in fucking forever. I actually want to watch the original ones and the episodes again. I don't know where I can watch them in Norway. I don't know if they're available in any place specifically. I guess I can ask Pete. I don't know. Disney Plus, but I don't want to get Disney Plus. But thank you, Freyer. I would. Disney. Ow! Did I check that one for bullets? Original Star Trek? Yeah, I should continue watching that too. I haven't. Fine. $12. Yeah, I do enjoy the original Star Trek. But I'm also excited to see TNG whenever I get to that. Tunge. That was the point of this? Oh. Wait. I'm very confused. How much damage was that? Way too much, right? I got 39 APBs left. That was 2 wasted shots. We don't need to waste 2 shots there. This is dumb. Pistol broken. Pistol fix. Come on. We can get it with 4, too. I mean, let's do this. There we go, buddy. Oh, she's talking.
This device will reverse the gravitronic generators in Pod 2. This will prevent you from clumsily disturbing the overloaded Meson acceleration coil there. Now get back to your task, insect. The ship must be cleared, and my patience is dwindling.
Yes. The insect will oblige. Reverse power grid. Cannot press the reverse power grid. Oh, there is nothing to... Okay. Reverse power grid button in shafts. In shafts. The long red areas. Red button not push. Red button not push. Don't push the red button. Oops, I shoot. This is back to where we came from. Insect. I want to be a good insect. Mommy, mommy. I made it across. For no good reason. She gave me some cyber modules though. Proceed to Pod 2. Meet Captain Diggo in the sick bay. Proceed to Pod 2, but I can't use the power grid thingy. Or did I use it already? Maybe the button did get used. Refrigerator. But where did we not go earlier? Was there a place we didn't go? I can't remember. Nacelle B. Nacelle B. I wanna know. Pod 2. I guess we didn't go past. That's true. I'm really good at pressing the right buttons. This game has peculiar buttons and I'm pressing all of them wrong. It's fine.
Security system offline.
Offline. Ooh. I don't have a surgical unit though. That could be good. Okay, that was a long... Look at that, 450 seconds offline. Okay, so... found a surgical... a med bay, but need a surgical kit. In pod 1 entrance. But I got like 17, so we should be okay. I mean, turrets should be off, so... if there is anything here. Medkit. Resists with blood. This is the same place, isn't it? A railing. Ooh, egg. $13. Ooh, somebody here. Is it a Cybertronics? Oh, that is a bot. Scooter-bab, scooter-bab, Condition is 1. Can't be modified. I need to wait till it breaks to fix it. That's a bit unfortunate, because I'm gonna break in combat. I'm not gonna be like, oh!
The worms are everywhere. Captain Diego is the one who let them in. Nobody knows knows who to trust anymore. Nobody's even sure who's human anymore.
Captain Diego.
Blown out the access ladders in the torpedo room to restrict access to Pod 2. Let's hope that holds them back. As long as we're alive and drawing a paycheck from the Navy, those bastards are not getting the rigging partner.
Yeah, paycheck.
Simpson, Malone, Shandera, and Perez are dead. At least those are the ones we know for sure. Those bastards sabotaged the meson acceleration coil. They blew out the entire driver core, 6 subdecks. From what I can tell, somebody tapped the frequency resonator to refract human-sized movements. The overload of all those people moving around must have blown the resonator. We set up a magnetic shield, and the ship's still functional. Barely.
Barely.
I've quarantined the entrance to Pod 2. The secondary coil is right there, and I don't know how thorough the son of bitch who did this was.
Son of bitch.
Until I can reverse the gravitronic generators, we're effectively cut off from Pod 2. Wozchek's email said the only way to do that is by resetting the power grid from the access station in engine cell B. Of course, he didn't volunteer to do it himself. What a goddamn mess.
What a goddamn mess. What a time to be alive, or even slowly dying. Hello? Anybody dying over here? Anybody dying? Where was that robot we heard? That one. Oh, and another dude. Let's try the super Gramper. Maybe it's just stronger in damage. I guess that's okay. I hate this, but we can deal with that robot. Whoa. Whoa. Isn't that not? Oh, that's the, oh, he was dark. He dark. Oops.
Please make your selection.
Vodka. Antitoxin. Possibly.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Scooba-dooba-dooba. Jumping. This game didn't really master the art of jumping. For sure. Oh, God. You have the same button to interact and to jump. And you have to just make sure you don't look at anything when you do it. Well, found new friends today. I found my friend today. Yeah, it was a time where you kind of figured out the newer modern FPS style. Which, in all honesty, playing System Shock 1, the control scheme was super not modern, like the old retro feel. And there were so many buttons to dodge. You could like duck mid, duck low, and then go to the side a little bit, and you had all these positional things you could press on the keyboard only. It was cool to get used to it, but it would definitely like that, then to System Shock 2. There's a miles apart. So you can't. It's still a product of its age, and I think it's kind of charming.
Only one egg remains. Intact. Are you
Yes. Somebody appreciates that. I think this is a bad idea. Opening up the droid ship crate. Well, if they explode, maybe it's better, because they would maybe open up.
Spin.
Hey, Moist. Yeah, she keeps... No, I like being an insect. I'm your little insect boy. I only got 21 APBs left. That's not good. Maybe if the system was online, they'd be released. Who knows? Spin me right round, baby, right bound, baby, scoobin' babbin' scoobin' bum, crang crang. Fucking where? Maybe it's in here, because I had my security on. Oh, how the hell did that shoot me from there? Really? I stood here. Were they shooting me from this side? That's interesting. We should definitely just get that security station down again. Like a record, baby. What? This is not where I came from. Robert dead. Shit, this game holds up? Yeah, I would say so. Well, the thing is, it depends. I mean, I play a lot of retro games. At this point, I'm biased because I'm so used to playing these games. So I wouldn't be the best person to ask. For example, I'm having a blast with Morrowind, and I'm just like, wow, this is so cool. And then the other side of the world, I heard, or other side of a stream, I just hear like it's so old and jank. Like, oh, I didn't know. So yeah, it's fine. We'll go forward. But it's definitely a more modern control scheme, and it's not as spooky anymore because of the graphics and more modern stuff. I haven't finished Morrowind yet now. So it kind of loses a little bit of the horror element that it had in the past.
Please make your selection.
But it's good. Definitely good still. I would say you can get a lot of value out of it. Try to get to the first one, but just couldn't. Really looking forward to the remake. Yeah, for example, I really enjoyed the first one, but that definitely reeks more of retro. And the old control scheme is just not modern. But the control scheme here is good enough. But I would say the map system would take some getting used to if you're... Because the map is... Oh. The map is really not that good. Can I get it to shoot itself? Correct. Come on. Come on. Almost. Almost. Come on. We can do it. There we go. Killed itself. I didn't even do anything. Perfect system. I don't see anything would be wrong with this. Caution on ladder. Well, if we only were like an... If only there was one way to get this ladder against the wall. I could try to just take my weapon down, but then again I would have one hand. I don't think I could like hold it. I don't know. It's like on the floor. I could maybe lean it against the wall. No. No, leaning it against the wall. What if the wall collapses? That wouldn't be safe. What if I use my legs to jump by standing on the ladder? No. No. There's no way I could use this ladder to get up here. Nah, it's broken. Video game logic, right? Fucking ladder's right here! It's impossible to cross! If I... Wait a minute. If I do this... Oh! Yeah. Nice. Where's my telekinesis when I need it, huh? Come on. Ah, probably that was exactly what was intended. What? 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 What the hell? Thank you for the follow, Maxero. He kind of stumbles there for a second when he goes to the edge. There it is. I caught the end of the ladder. I couldn't move up.
Your skill surprises me. Transmitting cybernetic modules.
Video games. The skill surprises me too, Mr. Lady. Insect Lord. Wow. Ow. This guy gets so many free shots.
Security system offline.
100 seconds. There's 2 more eggs. Supposedly. It's so fucking dark. Okay. It's normal. How about I use the laser gun? I'm busy hacking. Don't scare me, game. So the canister beakers would go separately. We're not using the gun anyway. We don't need to drop them yet. Can't see shit. How you doing, Sophist? Good to see you. A little sci-hype will sure come in handy. Any turrets? There's another one though. Ooh. Cybermodule.
Security system online.
Module. Cybermodule. Oh.
Security system offline.
Online, offline, online, offline. What about a Beedrill? Catch him, gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Pokemon! Jesus Christ. These got 2 vodka bottles. They were preparing for the end of the world. Maybe this is the time that I actually bring the shotgun because I can fix it and stuff, you know. New Pokemon is coming out tomorrow. Who's playing? Yeah, very much. It's been a while. Hey Zwerg. Hello, hairy chat member. Pressing random buttons in space. What could go wrong? Nothing. This is safe.
Security system online.
Still looking for 2 more eggs. The music is slowly coming through. Now again. Let's see something. An expert in hunting eggs. An expert. How good is this though? How far away was the system control? It was a little bit, wasn't it? It will be valued in there. Straight and narrow, I think, though. The path. We're on the straight and narrow, sir. There it was. Good thing we got a lot of nanites.
Security system offline.
Being on the straight and narrow, that's the phrase, right? What does it actually mean? On the path? I'm busy killing robots. Don't at me. Don't at me. Wow, that is no damage at all. Glad we got this. Crystal chunk! Okay, that was not good fighting. How does that miss? He's walking backwards. Dingus. We gotta confront him. Come on. Stop it! The timing is weird. Okay, I get it now. Wow, his timing is very well. He should be in the military. Sick bay. Ooh, here we go. We got so many points now. Cybernetics. Endurance. Speed. Sure. Why not? Use the points now. We're closer to Enderman's. Hack. Could we get hack to 6? That would be good, wouldn't it? But then this would be low. And maintenance.
Security system online.
I don't know. 4. 6 is max. I mean, that's 26 cybernetic points left. Hopefully that's okay. Egg!
You've destroyed
All the eggs. Oh.
Now, get to the bridge.
Oh. Yeah, there was the egg behind the thing.
I enjoy watching your transformation into my own image.
Sorry, I forgot to.
Insect. Perhaps there is hope for you yet.
So being on straight and narrow means not being a criminal or the honest and more acceptable way of living. I see. Okay. Not really what I was remembering, so that's good. We got the eggs, so no need for backtracking. Fantastic.
You were warned.
Prepare to be cut down by the progeny of our joy.
Prepare to be funned down. Oh, come on. Wab, 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 wab. Who's saying wab, wab, wab? It sounds like a dude going wab, 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 wab. What's this quality of this shotgun? In case I need it. 4, fair. There's a robot duck. Yeah. I only got 21 APBs left, so I do not want to use them. But slugs, hey, shotgun. Time to use you. Slugs, I guess, would be better, but... Because I got a lot of these. Standard, no, that's standard bullets. Rifled slugs, I guess, yeah, these ones. 251, since I've done so much of the unloading shotguns.
I thought Polito would be my avatar, but Polito was weak. It was I who chose you. And I, who had a robotic servant render your form unconscious. I then completed you with cybernetic grace. Your flesh is weak, but you have potential. Every implant exalts you. Every line of code in your subsystems elevates you from your disgusting flesh. Perhaps you have potential. Perhaps once we have erased my wayward children from existence, we can examine
She's
the
drunk.
possibilities of a real alive.
Cool beans. I guess we can keep the a little up for spooks, but you know, the shot noises are gonna be so in your head. Oh shit. I have taken cover. How did I get... They just go through everything, don't they? Ah! What'd I tell you about making noise? Wait. I found a... Oh, wait. Look, chat. We found something. That's a speedrunner's abuse. Is that it? That could be fun. Did you see that? Pressing S cancels. How much can we use this? Hold on a second. Imagine like a Western movie. And then you just pop out. And then you just hold the... Oh wait, it doesn't work. And then you just hold your hand on the back end of the pistol, whatever, the trigger. Whatever it's called. It jams, that's a problem. I don't... it jams too quickly. Fan hammer? Now that's an interesting tech. So I presume you could do that with a grenade launcher as well. That'll be insane. No exploit for you. No, it's there. It's just that it's... So I guess that's a known exploit, Xerxes, that I just found randomly. One condition. The thing is, the annoying part of the repairing weapons is that it only gets to such a low amount. I wish I could just continually repair it. I think that's a bit unfortunate of a game design. Modify to 3 though. Is modify? Nah, can't be modified further. The tragic farbror. I'm doing great. Jesus Christ. If you create a longer line, could that work? In the hacking? Maybe? Maybe that's the thing? That was fun. I love exploits like that. You like it too, Purple Tentacle? Yeah. I really, like, a lover of video games. It's very normal to just enjoy when you can see, like, the game mechanics kind of fall apart and how they work a little bit. It's always intriguing. My brother's, like, obsessed with that. Whenever we play games together and we find something that breaks the game, he's like, stop everything! We need to explore this. Condition good on both of them. So this is away. Oh, we got the surgical now. When did I pick up the surgical units? Well, now it's far away though. Similar to Deus Ex, yeah. This came right before it. Oh, the devs, I mean. Yeah, I think they're somewhat similar. Exactly. Yeah, this upside down cross upset people back in the day. It's kind of cool though. I still think the vibe of like semi-religious, like slightly off-religious cult thing is always a good vibe for horror games, because it sets the stage for. I don't think there's more here. Off-putting things that could potentially be true, right? It's relatable in a way. Because if it were just like an alien kranga singas danga haka haka sak, we're just like, what the fuck is that? But some sort of religion we can like relate to, like, oh, that's kind of weird. Let's see, how far would this be? Oh, goodbye. Oh, look. A bucket. A beaker, though. Remember doing that with modding stuff? I managed to edit Jedi Knight so that I could play as Max the Rabbit in online multiplayer. That's funny. Don't know who Max the Rabbit is, but definitely get the vibe. Why did we lay their bed down here? I guess we're just going across. Oh, fuck. Oh, we managed to actually catch on again. Ow. Back to Shotty. How? It hits me from here. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna do my tactic. Screw you. If you screw the wall, then I will screw you. Whoa. What's this, baby? I need HS and TC. A large patch of tough antlered skin chemicals needed Hassium. It was something else too. TC? Was TC right? I hate when you do this because you can't check. And you have to cancel research and then go back to it, so it's pretty dumb. Dead skin shirt. I mean, we haven't really leveled up grenade launcher. It's not going to happen for us. So. TC and HS. Hassium. For armor. HS and TC. We know the chemistry station is in the back, but would we want to go? Would we want to go backwards? It's a while ago since we saw the chemistry station, so I don't really want to go. But I could get us the surgical unit as well. We'll figure it out. If it's tough, it's tough. If it's not, it's not. Can also modify it. But not repair it. Can I make it even better? I can. Ah, spider. More spiders. I don't want to get poisoned. They're stuck in a place together. This is heavy. I got this already. It's so hard to jump from there to there. Ugh. I mean, I got 9 toxin hypos, but this is preventable. That's a surgical unit? It is. Awesome. Upside down surgical units. So I could just complete this surgical unit here. There we go. Doop, 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 doop. Just lie on the table that's hanging from the ceiling. Yeah, why not? Looks perfect. Diego's quarters. Who's this guy? Diego? Not Diego? You. Fuck you. And you. No more melee bullshit on these spiders. Stupid bugs! We should have done the one to the other side. We should have done this side. Fragment of antler leg, swarm of warbazongs. Oh wait, and you're just stuck down here if you jump down. Whoopsies. I'll do that then. Okay, let's get up there. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Just jump. Just believe. Jump. Okay, close. Close. Okay, well, let's give it a go again. Jump. No, okay. Jump up. There you go. But forward as well. No? Okay, it doesn't work. Okay. No. Do it again. There we go. Oh. Easy game.
Your skill surprises me.
Your skill surprises me too.
Modules.
Your skill surprises me. You failed to jump up that cylinder for 20 times. Yeah, good job.
Hold where you are, irritant. The analysts have tried my patience for the final time. We cannot separate from the von Braun. Observe.
Observe. Our final showdown. Ow. I would love to listen to your show. I'm never going to listen to bugs.
It has wrapped itself around these two ships, preventing their separation. Their creation was my error. My error. Their destruction shall be my delight. Observe the many. It has used the flesh of the biomass to grow. Do you stand in awe of my creations, insect? The time has come to eradicate my error. There is an escape pod.
An escape pod in the rear of the bridge. Use it to launch yourself into the guts.
Flail! He was so happy when he died. Hey, Charles Cassette. Welcome.
It's hard, and I will reward you.
With continued existence.
Fail me, and I will put an end to your disgusting, inefficient biology.
Biology. But she farted. Hey, Pied Piper, how you doing? Shotgun shells. All right. Escape pod. Here's a friend. And a turret. It's broken. I wasn't goddamn. They shoot too fast. Man, I'm glad I can fix this gun. I mean, it's soon over 67. We don't know what we need though, so let's save the last points. We seem pretty good anyway. Any security here would be great. Repair.
Hi there. Please
Hi
make your
there.
selection.
Okay, we're being difficult today.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Reinitialized.
I mean, the maintenance tools could work, right? So they can just be slapped on the shotgun.
Thank you for choosing
I got 25.
value wrap.
So if I would do... There you go. That's nice.
Your skill surprises me. Transmitting cybernetic modules.
Well, I don't want to go here yet. So I want to go to the... There's no chemistry thing here. We don't need these now. I want to at least say hello to them. Did I get my... Yeah. Okay, how far can we shoot from this? I don't think that's pretty good, but... Can we test something? Chat with me, so... I found an abuse chat. I'm having so much fun with this. Yes! Pausing resets the reload time. I just figured that out by accident earlier. Because the reason I found it out was that I usually take the audio up and down, determining if we're listening to some, to Shodan or not. And then right when I started shooting, I forgot that I didn't turn the volume down, so I went in to take the volume down, but I pressed quick, and then I realized, like, wait, I could shoot immediately when I was back. I was like, hey, this game when it comes back to the main menu, the times reset. So, there you go. Hacker. Yeah, that's right, Shodan. You take that. Take that, Shodan.
Security system offline.
600 seconds. That's thanks hacking skill. So we got 87. We could use more of the energy gun, but at the same time, we're gravy. We gravy. Could the energy gun even break? Yeah, it could break. So I guess maintenance tool for this as well. Yeah. I think we should buy more maintenance tools so we can just abuse them at the later end, I think, if we want to use that. Where was that thing again? Over here.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Choosing value wrap.
Slide. So we said go to the escape pod, but I can just go for it first, at least. I don't know what the real reason was to go here. I guess the security station. Nice. Jerry wielding hammers. Well, that's a good combo, actually. Jerry. With Spider's bonk and stuff. Where's Spider's bonk? Spider. This, and then we have in the middle Golem Jerry. How do you do this, Golem? There we go. That kind of works.
Toxic hazard.
That's fine. Where? Could be a hidden message again here. Yeah, hitting them would be easy. Down slopes by the wall. Eh, random. Bzz, bzz. Wait. I didn't get my heal because I was poisoned? Yeah, weird. Uncool. Random small nanite boxes. I guess if you're scraping for some money at the end or whatever. Been a lot of them. So escape pod, I guess. Even more. What's wrong, John? It's a it's a quick fire shotgun. Speed running now. What?
Welcome back, my good friend.
Thank you, Sensei. Hello, bear buddy. What's a Pancor jackhammer from? Oh. You leaving? Oh. Wee. What happened? Did I miss a crash sequence video game? Is that supposed to play a scene or something? That was... That just ran... Just... Yep, ship broken. That seems very weird. An automatic shotgun. Only 3 prototypes featured in some movies in Fallout 2. I see.
The many hold sway here. Even I cannot maintain contact. You are on your own, human.
Humongous boner.
Feel me not.
Why the fuck is there a log here? Still. That was messy though.
The many hold sway here.
I hate these fucking spider enemies in this game. Like, and the fact that they get 3 toxins instead of 2 as well, so makes the antitoxin useless. Where's it now? I will abuse the fuck out of these spiders if I want to, because these are annoying.
We welcome you to our biomass. We invite
You to spread yourself out on our warmth.
One of our many.
One of
We'll be
us.
there to help you before long.
Flesh is fun. Looks like a camera. Guess I never researched this one. Well. Easy. Oh yeah, we should listen to the logs.
One of the flying things dragged me and David here last night. I don't remember much about the trip. I guess I must have blocked it out, half conscious most of the time. I keep remembering the part from Pinocchio, you know, where the old man goes looking for the puppet inside the whale. Except I don't think anyone's coming in here to save me.
Wow. In the moment of such big turmoil. Keep thinking about Pinocchio, you know? Holy shit, man. Pinocchio. I'm getting Pinocchio panics again.
Now I'm convinced that this many, as it calls itself, indeed has a centralized nervous system, which means it would have to have some kind of centralized control. To this end, I've gathered as many weapons as I could and stashed them in caches. One of the beasts discovered a cache and apparently mistook it for food. It simply brought it into the crunching room.
Open the sphincter.
The arterial passageways are blocked by some kind of sphincter. I followed the nerves that threaded out of the walls from the blockage. They lead to a pair of nerve clusters. When the passageway is open, the cluster seems to contract. Conversely, I wonder if I was able to destroy both clusters, it would open the blockage permanently. I'm anxious to see the rest of this beast.
Chemical. I can't move because of the great movement in this game. Ah! I'm fine. Ooh. Okay. Tellurium, barium, cesium. We're gonna need HS and TC, wasn't that it? Maybe it was cesium, in case I'll... Maybe it was TE. Can't remember, so I'm just gonna pick them up. Hassium. Oh god. I love this jumping in this game. Items dropped. My weapon is a pointed stick. Who'd have thunk that the spider is a more annoying enemy than this big hunk of junk? Moon River. Oh, Cyberwoman. Oh shit. And jolted across that place. Cybermodulaire. Not a sphincter you're talking about. Pointy branch and a broken shotgun. It's all you need. Shoddy, shoddy, shoddy. It's all you need. Why is that happening? You can like bolt it. Oh, there is that air thing there. Oh, I didn't shoot it? Funny. Favorite enemy in the world. Correct, man, Bjorn. Master Onion. I need to go just as bad as you. What I had this morning, I don't even want to say to you. Power up the golem, indeed. We're looking for HS. Three. There it is. Finally. There you go. You got chems. The driving license one. Wasn't that? I forgot to close the door. Let's see if we need more. Oh yeah, TC. We haven't used the first one yet, have we? We just saw it, so TC as well. Hopefully it's there. Check my log, but let's just look at it. TE. Tee. There it is. Technicticum. Technicticum.
Chemical needed.
Technetium.
Research complete.
Let's see here. Summary. This armor provides both combat and environmental protection, as well as increases the wearer's psych stat by 2. However, it slowly drains the user's psych points. This worm skin has been fashioned into a crude body covering, suitable for a human to wear. The skin is far tougher than its biomechanical makeup would suggest, and further investigation demonstrates a subtle repulsive effect that appears to be psionically generated. The fact that the effect is still active in combination with the slowly continuing metabolic processes in the skin indicates that the skin is in some sense still alive. Recommendation. Wearing the worm skin as a piece of armor will provide some physical and environmental protection and will increase the wearer's psi statistics. However, it will be a continuous psionic drain on the wearer to keep from being attacked and consumed by the skin. Well, that's fine. But it's radiation and toxin. We don't often need this, but we can keep it. Proopy, proopy. Splishy, splashy. Wee-hee, woohoo.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Please make your selection.
Hi there. I'm busted. I can't duck here. Have to hit these as well as I can. By not ducking, because that's so easy. Ah ha ha! Video games. Ah ha ha! I guess the bugs as well. Whatever. $93. This is an exotic weapon. But we can get energy weapon up. And we have the gunny. Heavy, we're still not using heavy. I don't want to use heavy, it's fine. I don't know. That's good. You know, we're close to the end, so I'm happy. Wee! Flesh! Fleshy flesh! No hazard. That's fine. We got 10. We got 1158. Let's buy more of them, to be honest.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Wow, thanks.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Please make your selection.
Excuse me? Oh, here they are. Imagine playing this, Thief 2, and Deus Ex all within a year of each other. What a year that would be. True. Thank you. And then it's me, who just played console games mostly. Bag of popcorn for me to dive into. Okay, so buy the couch. Got it, Christine. Wee. No. 1, 2, 3.
Radiation hazard.
Wee. This is interesting. Wait, excuse me. Could you move? I want this. Sphincter, sphincter love. Sphincter love. Why can't I go in there? Please, come on. Jesus.
The machine mother cannot help you inside the
I don't. There's not a lot of times that I get to say sphincter in video games. This is one of them. Did it say? I'm a bit confused here. But I think that's kind of what they're aiming for.
Radiation hazard.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty bad. I know it's bad. What the hell is this? I want this. Oh shit, I'm dying. But it's the thing. Ow, what is this? Unresearched. God damn it, I'm stressing now. Yeah. What do I leave? The pistol. Goodbye, pistol. Where's the thing? Oh no, now it's gone. I throw it at the wall. There it is. I am dying. Oh, that didn't work out.
The machine mother cannot help you inside the biomass. Her coldness is not welcome within the warmth of our flesh.
Radiation hazard.
Goodbye, gun. Where was it? I'm confused. It was around here.
Items dropped.
Stop doing that. Do I need this? Worm clusters. research to be 6. Fucking hell. Ah. Where's the anti-radiation thingy? Ah. Go, 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 go. Where am I going? But I used so much health thingies in the water there, and the radiation hypo suddenly is very useful. Okay, we can quick save here, but if anything else, if we need to use much more than this, we should stop.
Radiation hazard.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember where I went. Do you think I recollect things?
Radiation hazard.
Isn't this where I started? It was. Okay, not this way. Take a dip.
Radiation hazard.
This is where I came from. Okay, so those sphincters are back.
Radiation hazard.
That is where I came to pick up the thing, didn't I? Yeah, this is where I came to pick up the objects.
Radiation hazard.
Hello, pistol. My long-loved pistol.
Radiation hazard.
So, we're just going back? Is this just like a bonus zone?
Items dropped.
Thank you, Mo, for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Good to get some banjo in this tough time. Yeah, it just seems like a... Unless there was something that I missed in this area. I'll go check it out again.
Radiation hazard.
Didn't seem to be that, you know. Hey, Alex. Ooh. Nerve cluster. Look, it's spinning. Are we doing this?
Low.
That looks like a good idea.
Radiation hazard. Radiation hazard.
Like, that might be a point of cluster. We've killed the cluster. I saw things drop, but I couldn't pick them up.
Radiation hazard.
This is so confusing. Hey John, how you doing? And this is punishing. Hack the veins.
Radiation hazard.
Like, you have to be ready for this. Holy shit. Okay, we're back here again. Why are they so weird? Go away. There was this place. I am in a giant organism. Correct. I'm in the sphincters system. There's no map, and there's things to touch. I killed a nervous cluster. A Noibus. That was down there. Man, this is such a lovely place. And so, it's just so easy to know exactly where you're going. It's this brain. Touch the spot with the letter G on it. Won't. Will not, won't. You just had a marvelous cup of tea. Awesome, Space Crazy. He damaged the fuck out of me. It's time to use our age-old technique. Wait, am I broken? Why couldn't I use it? I did it too fast. There it is. Oh. Oh shit. This is another one.
With no thought of compassion. Do you think we will sit idly by?
While you corrupt the very womb of our existence.
I don't think you will sit idly by. But your sphincter of nervous... sphincters and cysts in here is... Why did I lose health there instead? Just a weird place. I lied. That's what they are, the lights in the sphincters. Or like the what, guts? Not guts. The sphincters are just like at the ends. These are sphincters. The tract. What is it called? The Gringle Blangle. A weird gross place, yeah. Is this back to where I were? Not necessarily. Wait. Yes, it is. Just didn't check the body there. Oh, dingus. Oh, Jesus. Dr. Dagger's a light? Yeah, that's true. That new dagger was fantastic. If we hit. Oh, I love a good a maze system like this, where everything's very notable. This is like one of my favorites. You know? Just like, kiss it. Fuck, dude. More bugs! Your least favorite part about the game? Currently, I'm not excited about it now. At least unfortunate because it's supposed to be like a more of an ending climax. Ooh, that's a better radiation suit right there. That would have been nice to have. There's more TC. Oh my God, I can't jump because of dingus. Can't research it, so I don't know what I need. I don't know what this is. Can't research that either because it's 6. Jesus. Well, fantastic. Medkits though, that's good. We're using up medkits, so this will be. What? Hello? I'm losing money.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
I'm slowly running out of money, so let's chill out a bit. That's the good. But I guess it's better to switch between these two, yeah? Because if I have 2 armor, if I have 1 armor, then this is just everything, and these are just switch between. So yeah. What? There was one more in there? It was based on X-ray. Ugh. Like, it's an interesting concept, but the thing is, a lot of games make the end. A lot of games do mistakes on the last scenario. Well, not necessarily mistakes, but personal preference. Make the climax of the game easier than other parts of the game, because then you're allowing the player to get excited and not feel too stressed about the puzzles coming up, and then they actually get to a climax where it's fun. But if you make like the last stage, like if you do like a platform, just the biggest stage is the last stage, it's just like a drudge to go through. If you make like the most difficult puzzle at the last stage, people just like get fucking tired or bored of it usually. At least personal preference. So I also like when I like a good stare. Give me a giant stare. Lead me to something I expect. And then it's not gonna be a maze or anything. But yeah. Overcomplicating is the deal here. Castlevania? Which Castlevania? They're not really that grand, are they? But they have backtracking, which I don't like, so... Metroidvanias have that, not the early ones. Big stare. Oh, this is where we began. Yeah, but for example, just one that's pretty long. If you play Risk of Rain 2, the last stage of Risk of Rain 2 is... well, it lasts. There's many endings, but the traditional ending in Risk of Rain 2, for example, is just like... everything's very large, but it's interesting. It's grand in a way. Other games that have good endings or good last stages? Hard to think about right now, but that will come up. To get out of the entrance of the last era. Really gives you the feel, the scale of the place. For RR2? Yeah, exactly. But it sucks that when you go there early IQ and you don't have any movement speed. It's like, well, I guess we're waiting a little bit. We need to find research. Is there research here? It would be great if we found it. Sigh. Don't tell me the only thing is in research. Please, 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 please. Please. Is the only machine missing the one we can get to increase our other skills? Fuck you, game. Oh, here it is. Okay. Fuck me, game. Okay, so this is research 6. 21, we got 71. We can get this to 6. We'll research these two. Check out what we need. We got 8 left. I don't even know if you can use them. Mo and Se. Molybdenum and Sakrukbrum. Why is the side booster there? Oh, it looks like a side booster. Oh. Since never used it. What does it need first? So, perfect. Now it needs Mo. Molybdenum. There it is. No, fuck you, player. Yeah, apparently. Playing Lufia 2 and everyone in this town was talking. Hope nothing bad's about to happen. Yeah, nothing bad happens. Never. Awful way to go around life, by the way. If you walk out your door, hope nothing bad happens today. Hope nothing bad happens. Just be completely paranoid about it. Hope nothing bad happens. When we're getting molybdenum at the last 5%. Jesus. Did we really need it to research it? Okay. Complete. Exotic 6. Annelid launcher. Most likely not gonna happen, is it? CS and HS. It would be nice if at least they have them here. Nice, now I put that in the way. Shit. There you go. There was one extra room. There it is. Hassium. Cesium. Hassium. Tallahassium. Shit. Shit, man. Oh shit, I saved. Oh, fine. It's fine. You probably won't soft lock ourselves at this point anyway. We're too close to the end, so they wouldn't give you that. I love this. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Amazing grace. Energy storage increases. That's nice. Energy consumption. Hey, pretty good. We already have one here, so that's great. It gives it 210. Awesome. Research complete. Worm heart implant. Let's see what it is. While this implant is powered, the user takes no damage from annelid toxin. I will regenerate 1 hit point per 30 seconds. Unfortunately, when the implant ceases being powered or is removed, a great deal of toxins released into the user's bloodstream. That's okay. So you have some antitoxin hypos handy. Alright. So, we've found 2 of these cluster nexus things. Maybe we need to find one more. That might only be it. Just looking for the clusters. Oh, we can check our notes. Has a centralized nervous system, find and destroyed. I guess that's what we're destroying. But that's... centralized nervous system. Oh, now it's open. Fantastic. So it was just those 2. Perfect.
You seek your associates, but you cannot find them.
You are so very alone. How does it feel
To be one.
against the infinite?
Ah! Slap! 1 hit. Easy peasy. Listen to the thingies.
There's some kind of horrible grinding noise coming from the next area. It sounds like chewing. I think I know what's going to happen here. This is some kind of digestive tract of a very, very large animal. I go back and forth between being fascinated and terrified. The creatures are a remarkable discovery. I wish I could only live long enough to learn more.
What fucking pillar is that? Oh. Say booster. Whoa. Gotcha, come on. We're so strong now. Ah, bah, 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 bah. Fight stupid again with stupid. Oh, there's another sphincter. Hold on. Could we go somewhere with this? No, 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 no. Definitely not. Mm-hmm. They're gonna crush? Yeah, but there might be something up there. Yeah, there is. Just gonna have to jump before it crushes. Or not! That wasn't possible. That was too close. But this one, maybe. Well, there seems to be maybe something inside. Not for this one. No, no, that's just trying to crush you, I guess. Potentially. Maybe jump from this one to this one then. This goes all the way down, though. Oh, here we go. What the? Hello? You're clearly pushing you that way. The... Yes. That's exactly what it does. I'm not sure this is the way, though. It seems a bit weird. Nah, I can't even keep on it. I don't know what this is. A little bit too weird to get it to work, so... Probably not that. We kind of skipped this one. Can we climb? Yeah, we can. So... Scoop. This needs to be opened up by nervous systems again, I guess. So let's go find these nervous systems. Ow. Man, it is so bright in here. Oh, this is the one that just fixed my old PC? Or did it? Yeah, this doesn't work. Didn't even work on my PC this time. Maybe it was Morrowind's. Huh? Well, if that doesn't work... I mean, it's just a crushing thing. Right? I can't even stay on top of it. It just pushes me away. You can do it. Come on, get up. Why can't he jump there now? There you go. Oh, I love the movement. I'm loving this game more and more. The thing is, it wasn't really a big deal, but then they suddenly turned the whole area into just like small nooks and crannies everywhere, which is this game's weakness. Staying still now, try not to press any button. What? Okay, I'm not getting crushed. That's good. Okay. What the fuck? I can just stand there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the fucking crush themselves over there. That's okay. Yeah, that and that hurt me. Uh-oh. Perfect. I'm fighting. Wait a second. I can't hear you. Hmm? Wee. Wee. This is the fart tract. Oh, wee. Oh god, I love this. Come here. Where's that small thing? Here, spider, spider, spider. It's dead, I guess. Good. Whee. You had one job, Thief. That was a tooth? What the hell are we with sphincters and teeth? I mean, that's what I thought, but those were weird teeth. Did not believe in the thief.
Ago, one of those large, burly creatures dragged Claudette towards the sound of the grinding. Apparently, the enemy uses smaller creatures to help move food along its digestive tract. I tried to help Claudette, but it wasn't even a contest. And I'm ashamed to admit, I judged that seeing what happened to her was a vital element of my studies here. I imagine I won't have the opportunity to record any observations when it comes my turn.
Yay. Bugs! Hey, howdy, Crow. Same noise of bats and rats making Mighty Medic 6. What? That's the first time a trash can has been good for us. We let this one go earlier, didn't we? Can't use it because of the exotic 6. Come on, pick it up. Pick it up. No, that's not the game. That's not the game. That's not the game. That's not the game. That's the fucking fuel thing. Okay, that's it. Just a bonus area, I guess. Okay, antitoxin. Ow! 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 How did he hit me 3 times in a row? Haven't played Bioshock, no. This is where we came from, so we're going further in. There are choices. We're still looking for the neural systems, I guess. If we see a spider, we slap it. We did. More spiders. Spider cookie can't help you here. Fucking hell. Well, I didn't get poisoned. That's great, actually. But there's another one there. There we go. Bioshock is cool and a lot less complex in some ways. Or if it played through. I'm still curious about it for sure. Best enemy design in the video game to this day. More streamlined for the mainstream. Yeah, I think so. It's newer as well, right? When was Bioshock 1 released? I did not say that's the comic. Lies. I like that my bullets do this in the water. How do your bullets work? Oh, no, they're gone. They just disappear, evaporate. Remember, look for nervous systems. Only thing I said was, you can't help us. You can help me now. Help us here. So I'm actually being real with you. Oh, she's talking again.
Time is running out.
This place is a womb where
It
we
is
grow our future.
Your weapons fail. Your ammunition runs low.
And you've yet to see our most beautiful creation.
Yay, creations.
All you have is your hatred and your individuality.
Now don't you wish you joined us? Would you then feel so alone?
I feel so alone. Join them. Sign me up. I have you dancing like a techno dancer. Jiggle before me. Ah, it's the spider! I have you jiggling before me. Where's this nervous system? I only see holes of the womb. Woomba. Choice after new still. Oh, good. There you go. 1,000,000 FPS. That's important. If you have a choice to run something, a game chat, 1,000,000 FPS. Don't stop at 100. The sky's the limit! Did I say that? Well, that's not really a bad thing to say. Did I do that? Go get your morgenpromenade. See you later. Why is it so dark in this womb? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck. No! Ah! Yeah! Mm. Yes! Bugs! Wee! Yeah. Will always proclaim innocence. And if confronted... My hands were tied. I didn't do it. That's not that bad. Don't you know anything about being a douche on the internet? Jesus. You should watch some Dark Side Phil and stuff. You'll learn a lot. Why is it so dark? This we can't do. There's one womb light. This can't be. There needs to be more than this. But I can't see if there's more than this, because my brain is not big enough for this area. Exactly, never believe. What? Was there like a nervous system somewhere? Everybody's got wombs. Wombs, wombs, wombs. Wee. It's back here again. What in the fucky? What? The roof. More nervous systems.
Besides the parasitic
Tell like this place,
behavior
Chad?
evidenced in the life cycle of the human antlered hybrids, it's becoming clear to me that Shodan has bred the many to use humans for other purposes. First of all, the many clearly has the capability to convert human flesh to energy. It can eat us, but it can also directly use us in the creation of its egg pods. Corpses are fed into some kind of tubular structure, and eggs are birthed through a nearby tube.
Birthed.
I've been unable to determine whether the organism is directly converting the corpses into egg structures or not. But it's clear that there's some connection between the nutrient pool we provide and the eggs that are being produced.
Do you need to listen to this sound? Yeah, it's when they lick the microphones. Oh look, there's more. Tell me something fun, chat. I keep getting to this place. I'm going around in circles. Hold on. There shouldn't be circles. Here. The fuck? No, but this is... No. I'm very confused. Out of the womb. And then into this place. Okay. Whoa! Oh, screw you. Is there a place that I didn't just go to? No. Water bleeds you. That's my quote. That's when in Might and Magic. Water hurts. So it bleeds you. Oh, is this new? Oh, this is new, isn't it? So whole that womb area was just a bogus. Bogus womb. From now on, chat, wombs are a joke. System shock told you. Wow, you're into the sphincter. You backhanded me. You backhand slapped me. Buddy. Uncool.
While I don't understand the annelid life cycle fully, it's clearly extremely diverse. The eggs produce either a male or a female spore. The male, the drones.
The male, the
are
drones.
wasp-like creatures. The female are worm-like annelids that seek out a host to infect. Following infection, the host begins to transform into a human annelid hybrid. From that point, the life form can take numerous paths. I believe this path is determined by the many itself. The creatures have communicated their need to grow the biomass, so I imagine that biological material is their primary resource. Therefore, each path has costs and benefits. The proto-arachnid is extremely quick and potentially relatively cheap in biomass. The hulking fleshy ones are powerful, but are clearly a larger investment. I've observed only one example of the floating organisms. The only
Oh, I see. Hold on, I see.
organisms are quite costly to produce, limiting their numbers.
I see that I forgot to reset my thingies today. The daily subs and daily bits. We had one. We had one. No, we had two. Yay. 2 subs today. And 0 bippers. Choo. We're jumping. Good luck, us. Oh, the water!
Happy little accidents.
There. Shoot, we're in business.
Aye, good to see you.
Let's put a few little highlights in here, just to make them little rascals just sparkle in the sun.
Sparkle in the sun. Good for winter. Ice crystal in the sun. And whee. Broken door. Seems fine to me. What's wrong with that door? When you get there in half an hour late. Yeah. You think people have supported me a lot today, but you'll be wrong! Ow. A little less wrong now. Whee. Thank you, Alio. I really appreciate that. No, no. Go away. I'm not want to shoot you. Thank you so much, Alio, for 2 months. Ah! I didn't expect the last shot there. I tried to dodge it. He died and shot me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It really helps everything running. You don't believe in support. Okay. It's a lie. Can you extrapolate what you mean? What is support? Hey, Catap, how you doing? Whoa, shit, it's back. No. No. Did it not get its brain? Is that it? Need to attack the brain. The program is help yourself. Oh, really? Cool. Help yourself. That's the rule. Like bras and bridge. I believe in support bras and, you know, walking canes and stuff like that. Okay, so we have to shoot this guy's brain somehow. What? That didn't work. Laws will break under it. Are you having a... Are you on the street right now preaching to the people? Laws will break! The support system in the government is fake! And where's my metal can that I can make noises at on the walls? Ow. Oh, now this is all bad now. Whee! Ow. What's the last one? Is it the quick save? Oh, we'll see. Hey, Rooks, how you doing? Someone who has nothing. I'm grateful for it. Of nothing of what? Laws? This didn't work. It is the quick save. Ow. 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 One final ow. We can get a pistol back if you want to. Oh shit, it's that guy again. The thing is, we can't really hit his head. It's so weird. I want to kill the head. But I can't touch it this time. Whoa, shit. Just when it's gonna reappear. It's gonna move out of here. Hey, buddy. Oh, God. Okay, this guy's fine, but 2 more antlered brains. Should get this medic up. I'm glad I bought many of them. This is uneasy. Oh, God, more! Thank you so much for the nice words, Alio. 4:23 a.m. there. Ooh, oh, look at me dodge by accident there. Hold on. Ow. That wasn't an accident. Gun, gun, gun. Wait. Gun, 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 gun.
The end is near. So
Thank you. Time zone buddies, nice. Hello, I'm here.
Surely the void is preferable to your...
Have another helping of monster golem. Hope you're thankful. Oh shit! Look at that. Ah! Look at that. It's like a real thing. It's like a big thing. We got one toxin from this little thing. Wow. Ah! More of them. Stop it. I'm trying to focus. Dings. Okay. Hold on a second. Toxin. Health. Save. Big save. It's an oblivion gate. Ow. Wait, we need the bullet. Oh, bullet. Why did they just appear? I think this is gonna just keep spawning. It's at this kind of an area that it thinks just keep spawning, maybe. Seems like it. This isn't Morrowind. Yeah, this isn't how I remember Morrowind. Why is it 2 of 1? What is going on here? It's very busy. Ow. Yeah. Ah! Why can't I go through this guy? He doesn't have a hitbox anymore. He barely takes any damage from that. Ow. Die. Dude, why? Like, why don't you have a hitbox like the other people have? Oh god! A stream to chill to. Sorry about ruining that vibe. This is my favorite stream to chill to. This is the brain structure, I think. That's how you get rid of them. I'm a stream that you can potentially chill to. Look, I'm playing shooty gun game. Gun, bullet. And now their mind collapsed. Oh, Jesus. Maybe we're supposed to do that. I look like an entrance to something. This is very final, but not final, maybe? Remember the... Oh. Remember the end in System Shock 1 where we played a new game at the end? Ow. That was a zit. Sometimes murdering entire species, otherwise kind of chill. Yeah. Kind of like that. Where did the zit? It wasn't bleeding, at least. I had a zit up here for some reason. I tend to, when I sleep, I just hold myself like this in my coffin. Just to take as little space as possible. Yeah, that's right. Whee! Water is nice. Oh, I'm just flowing. Whee! We're in a tunnel of love.
Beware the machine mother. She is a
What?
She is a stranger to everything we
It's
cherish.
glitched a bit. Wee. Are we going out the pooper? The alien pooper ship. Okay, we can finally move again. Where am I? I don't know. We can have it a little bit higher. Could be interesting. Ah! Whee! Okay, straight back up.
Thank you for running my errands, puppet. I know you have struggled, but I never had any intention of destroying the Von Braun. The Von Braun's faster-than-light drive can be used to create pockets of
protein.
Of proto-reality.
Projo.
I am now using it to modify reality. To my own specifications.
The process shall not take long. If it sounds unpleasant to you, put your mind at ease, insect. You will not survive.
No, you just call me
to
puppet.
see my new world order.
I thought she promoted me to puppet, but then she called me insect again. Repair. That's the one I'm struggling with, but we still have 31 disposable maintenance tools, which seems fine. The issue was this gun. If you want to use it, we needed 6. 30. I can't get it. Can't even afford it, so I don't know how much we can do left, but I mean, just in case we can get the 6 one. Puppet back to insect in one conversation. That's 2022 culture for you. Thank you so much. Ooh, hey, not like how that game goes. Welcome back. Delacroix. Hold on. Noises. What's that t-shirt, Golem? You would know it from the channel called the Spider Cookie. It's Violet, which says I'm fine. There's an emote as well. I'm supporting my friends and YouTube collab idiot. You can watch our We released a new video of Sims yesterday if you want to check it out. Stealthy Cookies. Hello, Tibic. And here's the shout out you paid for this morning. She didn't. I mean, she hasn't paid yet. No. It's all a lie. But that's life, so you know, it's fine. You pay the niceness. Never say that to someone that actually expects a payment. Always see you up late and I want to finally stop in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, we got a cyber buddy. Oh, are we gonna go into the... Wait, she's back.
You travel within the glory of my memories, insect. I can feel your fear as you tread the endless expanse of my mind.
Make yourself comfortable. Before
Oh, did we? No, we didn't.
I will decorate my home
with your carcass.
You decorated my home with my carcass. That would be nice. I have a very beautiful carcass.
If you are receiving this, I am already dead. When I realized Shodan had betrayed me, I integrated these comments into her primary data loop.
Shodan has exploited
Shodan.
the warping capability of the Von Braun's faster-than-light device for her own purposes. The device works by altering space around the ship to fairly arbitrary specifications. Shodan has altered it to her specifications. The effect is rather small now, but spreads with alarming speed. Soon it will reach Earth. You are in her world now, her memories, and her rules. Watch your back.
Thank you. I'm glad we're out of the womb. Wait. What happened to the previous room? This didn't look like... Oh yeah, it did look like this? I just beelined, I guess. Ooh, surgical. That's not something we found so far. Is this like... The whole texture here reminds me of System Shock 1. Is this kind of like that ship? Oh wait. It is. It's the ship of System Shock 1. Right? I remember this exact part. At least this design, for sure. This and stuff. Yeah. This is main ship. What was it called again? It was called Nerd. No, it's not called the Nerd ship. Citadel. Yeah! You know what we have to do, chat? Since we're here. We have to make it cool. Hold up. We gotta do it to him. Now we're playing System Shock. This is, for those who don't know, the actual System Shock 1 soundtrack. It's so funky and cool. Imagine seeing the low polygon zombies, that would be cool. Or the hybrids. They would call it then, that one? Can't remember. Such a cool... This is medical? Or wait, what's another thing past here? I don't know if this is the same place. The textures kind of look low poly like the first one as well. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh, I guess no, it's just a cyber dude. He has the same shape. I'm walking away at least. Bip. Ow. Do I take these? What's going on? Hey. Fuck you. What is doing that? Nope. Keep getting hit by those small little signals. Hey, come on. Virtual assassin. He hurts for being virtual. Got you in the little room, buddy. Oh, well, now you're lying on top of the... No. Hey, yeah, there it is. Speed booster. Gurney. Lieutenant Gurney over here. Imagine we go into the same last stage as Assassin's Creed 1. That would be funny. Very confusing now, though. Kind of broken. Oh, it doesn't really spot me. Well, we went here before. This is here again. Didn't really have to... Oh yeah, no, it was like completion rate when we took all the cameras down and then we didn't get more alerts. We didn't need to do it, but we got like amount of security gotten rid of sort of thing. This is such a cool little homage though. I didn't expect this. I just gotta figure out where to go. Gotta use a little bit more brain power now. Just to remember where I've gone and whatever. Okay, so this should be possibly new. Yeah. That's just up here again, though. We got a notice on this one? We're in here at the end, I guess. Hold on, system shock. Hold on, I can't. Link is too weird.
You are near the seat of Shodan's power. You will probably not be able to defeat her, but there is no choice. Remember to focus on your strengths. She will be vulnerable to your weaponry and your psionic powers. I've been able to introduce some assistance in the form of virtual terminals that you can hack into.
Okay.
They should help you defeat the monster.
How I just not spotted the terminals yet? Oui. Oh yeah, this one, where we could jump down. We skipped this place. Imagine actually following the killer polygons. Maybe that was the clue, huh?
You must understand the stakes here. If Shodan is left to continue, her reality will completely assimilate ours. Space will become cyberspace, and Shodan's whims will become reality.
Uh-oh. Okay.
You are no longer welcome here. Nuisance. Why do you stay when you sensed my displeasure? I have suffered your company long enough. It is time for our dance to end.
Let's go, Shodan. Perfect hype music. Oh, we gotta wait for the bomb. There it is. Ow. Oh, no, that's a seed. No. Ah, fuck. The fuck, mail. What happened? I opened up my mail. I changed the scene. When I go into the thing is when I go into this menu, when I go left, I go off my screen. Remember when I dragged my chat box into the? Remember when I dragged my chat box into the fucking overlay and you saw the chat displayed in a really weird way? Yeah, kind of like that happened right now. She gained access to OBS. Okay, that was not really comfortable, but let's try that again. Let's try not to, you know, do that.
You are no longer welcome here, nuisance. Why do you stay?
So cool though. Where is she? Well, I gotta do this fast, you see, so. Go out of the menu. Come on, come on. Come on. Ow. Ah! Okay, we got her. There's only one way to beat her, isn't it? Let's go!
I don't understand. How could you have done this?
You weren't meant
to be
That's us.
You think to destroy. You think to destroy me. How dare you, insect? How dare you interrupt my ascendance? You are nothing. A wretched bag of flesh. What are you compared to my magnificence?
But it is
Not too late. Can you not see the value in our friendship? Imagine the powers I can give to you, human. The cybernetic implants I gave you were simply toys. If I desired, I could improve you, transform you into something more efficient. Join me, human, and we can move. And we can move together.
Nah.
Nah? What is this bullshit? Ah! Nah. And then she screams like a dingus. Nah. Nah. First word I say, the entire of the game. Nah. Escape pod 0832.
13 July 14.
7 million miles from the Von Braun.
Crew member on board the Von Braun. They've managed to regain control of the ship. We're going to turn around and head back. I'm a little concerned about Rebecca. She's been acting strangely since we've come on board. She's asleep now. Maybe when we get back to the Von Braun, we can...
Tommy, what's the matter, lover? Don't you like my new look?
It never happened. Oh, please. I hope the game just kind of quits. That would be pretty cool, actually. Oh, it would be so cool if the game just, like, critical errored. Oh, they should have done that. They should have done that. They should have made the game get a critical error at the end there. That would be so cool. Because that would be freaky as fuck. They would never do something so meta back then. Ah, man, they should have. Because that would be freaky. Nah. That was good. I'm glad we finally got a good ending. I was not happy by the womb. The womb area was... I'm glad that wasn't the part of the ending. Because when we got back to the ship and we saw System Shock 1, the whole Citadel place, that was cool. So I'm super happy they did something great there in the end. And there you can see, wasn't too cryptic. It led up to really something nice and homage to System Shock 1. And it was a cool final fight as well, with hacking and killing them as well. Really awesome. But yeah, with Womb Bear, I kind of overstayed its welcome a little bit. But as I said, it wasn't the ending, so we can all accept a water level here and there if it's in the middle of the game, right? Even though we don't want to, we can accept it. That's good. We got plenty of time to play. That means we can get plenty of time into Druid. Mind the gap. And we need to listen to some more System Shock because that's perfect ender out. I'm glad I had the soundtracks on hand. The body of the many isn't too well regarded by even the hardcore. Story is the ending cutscene was outsourced and wasn't what they intended, but I didn't have time and money to fix it. No, it's fine. I don't mind the ending cutscene there. It's okay. It's just a little bit jank that nap part. With some mods, Xerxes, you want to play it again? So I'm kind of lost in all the flesh and the Xerxes and all that. It was kind of, you know, I got streamer brain a little bit, but it was good. I really liked the journey. So the things that I loved about the game and the things that I didn't like about the game. So let's see here. As I remember, as I recall. The things I really liked about the game, I felt like I could play it differently with my weapons and what I did with the focus of stuff. So that was pretty nice. It seems to like let me do whatever I wanted to do, which I really appreciate. And the game didn't have way too many mazes. Like System Shock 1 didn't really have mazes a lot, but it was more different to move around in. System Shock 2 was more linear. And easier to cross. The map sucked, but at least the places were more sectioned off. There were some places you had to look for stuff, but mostly it was alright. We looked at the guide sometimes. What was the part of the... Oh yeah, the one part where we had to find all the numbers in the art on the whole deck. We skipped that part. We just got the number for that one, because that was annoying. Yeah, so the worst part, I guess the womb level was the most boring part. It seemed like just a bit weird. Didn't take too long, luckily. But yeah, what would I rate this game? Back in the den, it will have the real horror effect as well. I didn't really get that right now because I'm like, I enjoy some like eerie vibes, so I don't get spooked that much, but the graphics back then would be more scary and the whole thing. Setup is good. Shodan and Xerxes and stuff. Good. 8.2, 0.3, point something. 0.4, 0.5, something like that. Overall. Music. Boots, cats, boots, boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, boots, cats. Okay, fun at times. A little too much sometimes. Boob 8.008. Not found the womb area. I do think the logs from that area are pretty interesting though. Yeah. Music was wild. Yeah, it was cool. Okay, let's get ready to play some dang druid. Let's see here. Druid. Droid, I wrote. Druid. Demons of the Mind. DOS 95. Okay. What kind of icon do you want to have between the YouTube logo and this? We need a good one. Druid. What's a good druid icon? A thread. What is this? A wind chime. Firecracker. No. Stonehenge thing. Could that be stone? Diamonds. And a curling stone. A curling stone. That's okay. People get out across. I see also that I went live with the Morrowind text today. Who screwed it? I screwed it. It'll be a curling thing instead. This thing. That'll be in the case of Druid. Oh, and I made a new... While we go into a break, I made a new thing for the scene here. So we can do both. Hold on, let me see here. Okay, hold on. I have a button. So this... Yes, Queen Slay. And... Step on me, Eldriff. Go... Where is it? There it is. There. There you go.
Viking scream.
Probably gonna play this Shock remake when it comes out. Indeed. Oh, now the numbers on top there is a bit weird. That's fine. You can have both now. You can. I don't need to choose. All right, I'll be right back with Druids. Have some ads. Enjoy some break. I love you.